Welcome back to the channel. Oh. Oh. Oh, I worked out hard today. I woke up early today, worked out hard. So, thanks for bearing with me. I'm cracking a cream soda. We're talking about... excuse me. Tonight's subject, we're going to talk about the pros and cons, or benefits to risk ratio of using pro hormones. So tonight, what gave me the inspiration is I picked up some Anavar from high-tech Pharmaceuticals, and I took a look on the internet about what everyone thought about it, and it is a mud fight, throwing sandbox at each other in the playground sort of things. There's a lot of people stand by it, and a lot of people are talking absolute shit, saying it's worthless and you threw away your money, and another group of people saying legit stuff, it's got what you need. So I use high-tech Pharmaceuticals stuff for over 20 years now. I think it's legit. The Somatamax that I get from them, always awesome. I feel a difference. I look different, perform different. So I'm gonna use this Anavar supplement and do the same. Take 3 in the morning, 3 at night, and accompanied with a diet in conjunction with exercise, cardiovascular work, definitely working on getting all my sleep. This should theoretically work out pretty good. So also, the internet has a lot of shit talking on pro hormones in general, which I just found was a little bit odd. I don't know why such a stiff stance is being taken on something that's for men or women to use as a competitive advantage, or if you just want to feel better, you're just trying to do hormone maxing. I don't understand the rhetoric of, how it's so bad. They're treating it like it's a damn prison sentence, like I should go to jail for it. Do not understand. But anyhow, let's go over. So, pro hormone benefits: increased muscle mass and strength, designed to be converted into anabolic hormones like testosterone, which in theory stimulates protein synthesis and muscle growth. Is it a theory anymore? It does. More testosterone will turn more protein into muscle mass. You can use it more readily available. It's not a theory anymore. So AI needs to get its shit together. How about that? Alright, next benefit: enhanced athletic performance, increased energy, endurance, faster recovery, allowing for more intense training sessions. I would agree. Excuse me. Colorado is dry in the winter. In Denver, Colorado. And always a lot of dryness going on. Eat late in the night, throughout the day, in the morning. Wake up and drink tons of water throughout the evening. Even when I'm sleeping, I wake up and I'm hitting the water bottle. And drinking sodas too. It's dry here. But allowing for a more intense training session, I would say that's absolutely true. And my experiences using these pro hormones, and I like high-tech Pharmaceuticals. I trust them. I think they're legit. I always get bigger, stronger, feel greater, and my intense sessions, while they're always intense anyways, they become more intense, and I definitely see the changes. It makes a difference to me. And if it is just placebo, then it's causing me to push really hard in the belief that I have these agents coursing through my body and it's giving me the advantage, so it's making me do better. So what's wrong with that? All a win-win if you ask me. Modestly priced here, $49, 50 bucks. Yeah, I get it. 50 bucks could go anywhere, but I spent it on this, and I like this. I believe that's worth it for me. Body recomposition, the third benefit. Add muscle and drop body fat is pretty much the claim. I would say agree with with Sustanin and Dianabol, the other pro hormones from high-tech pharmaceuticals. I always experience that as well. I get stronger, I become more dense, and I lose body. Well, don't lose body fat. Coax body fat away. I push more body fat away. So definitely a recomp. I think that's absolutely possible. Fourth benefit: improved mood and libido, sexual enhancement, performance, in general, better mood. So definitely with Somatomax, the enhancement of libido can be felt strongly. Even when I had a girlfriend back in the day, we were both using Somatomax, and I'm gonna be honest, we were kind of abusing it. We taking it throughout the day, taking a double scoop at night, but we ended up getting pretty frisky a lot more often, and both of us enjoying it a maximal amount of pleasure. So it did work, and those are good fond memories. So I would say, yeah, the improved mood and overall well-being, because your hormones are in check. It's pretty much setting them at the top bar, allowing them to do what they should do, serve their purpose at a maximum benefit, and that'll make you feel good. And if it gives you more sexual desire, hey, that's a good thing. Get frisky. I'm into it. All right, now for the risks and side effects. Here's where the internet started to shit the bed on it, just being real ornery, being crazy about it. So, first risk side effect: hormone imbalance, elevate estrogen levels, leading to gynecomastia, male breast development, and suppresses natural test. So, okay, so if this is such a shitty product, right, and it contains nothing in it that matters, and it's underdosed like the internet's saying, then how could this pro-hormone lead to an imbalance of your testosterone, so much so that it led to gynecomastia, which is fatty breast tissue on a man, which also leads to milk projectiling out of the nipple if it's underdosed, if there's no anabolic agents in there at all. So riddle me that one. That's one of their side effects, and suppresses your natural testosterone. Well, if it's such a crap product, then how could it suppress your natural testosterone unless it was giving you something? Am I wrong on this? I think not. Next side effect: liver damage, constrain hepatic function and cause damage to the liver. Once again, because most pro-hormones are taken in an oral form, so it does have to bypass through the liver. I understand that, but a lot does. Tylenol is also bad. Aspirin can be hard for the liver. Most medications can be hard on the liver. Alcohol, the kind that people go out and get shit-faced with, that's bad for your liver. So, yeah, You can lump it in the category with all that. Oh, everything's a risk. Liver takes on lots of challenges, you know? Liver damage, it's gonna happen. You're an aging human, you're going through life, you have a couple brewskis, take some medication, antibiotics, liver damage. Yeah, no doubt. Next side effect, cardiovascular issues. Lowers HDL good cholesterol and increases, so it lowers HDL good cholesterol and heightens LDL bad cholesterol and puts you at risk for cardiovascular diseases and risk for heart disease. Now, the thing about that is, if you're, people that are going to take pro hormones anyways, probably more of the muscle head kind of guys, people that are already at the gym. Your average 40 plus year old who doesn't work out much, smokes cigarettes, they're probably not going to blow their money on this. So that leads me to the next conclusion is, most of these muscle heads, these gym bodies, Mr. Fitness people, they would probably have pretty good cholesterol that was in check because they're already practicing a weightlifting regimen, cardiovascular regimen, drinking enough water, working on getting good sleep, eating the right diet, and have good cholesterol anyways. So having some supplements, some pro hormones, is it really gonna lead to heart disease? I'm not buying that. So if you are concerned about such, then you should reach out to your physician, your doctor, or somebody educated enough to determine whether you do have heart disease. And like I said, I don't think they would be using these products anyways. Also, cholesterol is necessary for the body. It gets a bad rap in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Cholesterol just got thrown under the bus about how, got lumped in there with eggs and fats. And, oh my God, you can't have this fat and saturated fats and steaks and eggs. It's bad for your cholesterol. If cholesterol, you stop your blood vessels from, no blood can get to your heart. You'll die, you'll get a heart attack. A bit malarkey. We are removed from that situation. We know a lot more scientific based, a lot more anecdotal studies, and just personally, just do the study, do the research yourself. You'll find out that there's some predetermined genetics, there's some factors, but on average, you could probably have some pro hormones and you're gonna be okay. It's not gonna give you a damn heart attack. Just ain't buying that. Alright, next side effects. Physical effects: acne, hair loss, kidney problems, infertility, and deemed bad behavior. Now, that's subjective. I don't know what that means. I guess aggression are we saying aggression's bad? Are we saying if somebody crosses you and you're more of an asshole than usual because you're on pro hormones, is that a bad thing? Gotta have boundaries, right? Yeah, I don't know. Acne. So once again, okay, true acne breakouts from steroids or testosterone abuse does take place, and it does blemish the skin. But that's because it's as if you're going through puberty part 2 in your life, the second time. So if this was filled with nothing that mattered, and this was garbage supplement, how could that be? How could you get the hair loss and acne? And hair loss is related to DHT, testosterone in the body, and it's reported that that's why some guys that are on the gear, they just go bald. It's giving them so much testosterone that they just go bald and they won't regrow back any hair at all. That's the thing. Kidney problems? Sure. Kidneys have a lot to absorb as well. but I'm not going to say it's all on a pro hormone. You know, they're just lumping it into one category. Infertility, that's why I did not use testosterone replacement therapy yet. I do want to have a family. That's one of my goals in life, and I don't want to have anything interfere with that. I think pro hormones is the way to go for me until I make sure I have children. Then I would like to use steroids in an appropriate way. However, my personality is more is better, so I'm a bit reluctant to start TRT, which could spiral out for me to full-blown steroid use and possibly abuse, because I like the way I feel and I see the results, and like I said, very stubborn. Once I get going, it's really hard to shut me off about it, so some things to weigh out about it. But yeah, that's the pro hormones in a nutshell sort of thing. I've yet to experience any of these bad, so-called bad effects. Increased aggression? Absolutely. However, if you're a complete asshole, then that's what you are. There's no changing that. You're gonna be a complete and utter asshole when you're on the gear or some pro hormones and getting more testosterone delivered. You could become an ultra asshole, I suppose. But more aggression, all in all, is it a bad thing? I don't think so. It's necessary. This world will eat your head off if you don't stick up for yourself, so get aggressive. That's what the cheerleaders were telling us to be aggressive. Now we get to 2020s and they want us all to be sissy boys and drink a damn soy milk. Have duck food. I'm not into it. Have me some meat and some taters, some broccoli, and a root beer. Call it a day. Alright, that's my video on the pro hormones. I recommend them. I would say they're okay. As always, consult with a physician if you think you're not okay about it, but I dig them. It worked for me in the past. Possibly gonna work for me now. And I'll let you know, give more reviews on this Anavar from high-tech Pharmaceuticals. I'm gonna find out. I'm excited for it. In open dosing, there's lots on there. Probably can't read it very good, but there's lots going on there. Alright, like, share, comment, subscribe, listen for the notification button, and yes, be part of Odd Fitness. Alright, the odd one, it's time to get some sleep. We're signing out, keeping it legit. Know that you can never quit. Signing out.